Welcome back to the False Knights YouTube channel, welcome back to Football Manager 2018 and the Maidstone United save. And in today's episode, what seems to be becoming a bit of a yearly tradition on the series, and that is the Boxing Day fixture. I think this might be the third season in a row that we've done a Boxing Day fixture, so we're going to do it again today. We're at home against Brentford, which is going to be tough. Brentford are decent, they're in 7th place. We're in 12th at the moment. We've done okay off screen, we picked up some wins. So we did have like a 4 or 5 match run where we didn't win, and that's been ended. If you're enjoying the series, make sure you drop a like down below, leave comments, and if you want to see videos as and when they're turning up on YouTube, do hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell to receive updates if I upload or go live, and don't forget to follow me on social media so you don't miss any of my content. Let's get into it, and today's game is actually televised, so I'm expecting some big money from this game. Last episode was a 2-2 draw against Middlesbrough, which doesn't sound that bad, but when you factor in that we were 2-0 up, it's a little bit disappointing that we threw it away. But it's a good point, and before that we had lost 5 matches in a row, so it was good to end that losing streak. We played 6 games off screen, and we started off with a victory against Portsmouth, who are, I don't know, running under the table. I think they were bottom when we played them. And this was a 3-2 win, but we actually went behind. It was a Jonathan Ogbodo scored both goals for Portsmouth, the first one coming on 37 minutes. Had an early injury as well to their midfielder, Paddy McNair. Maidstone got an equaliser. It was through an own goal by Nathan Thompson, who I think is an ex-Swindon player, because I think I used him before. And then Portsmouth went down to 10 men, Jonathan Hogg getting a red card on 54 minutes. So we were in the driving seat, it was level, and we did take a 2-1 lead. Taylor Neal on the 63 minutes, scoring our second goal. But then Portsmouth brought it back to 3-2 with Ogbodo's second goal. But then they went down to 9 men with an injury to Tim Chow in 86th minute. They'd already made all 3 substitutions, and one of those substitutions was Chow. So for a few minutes they were down to 9 men, and with the 2-man advantage we did get a winner, and it was Ellis Sims in the 90th minute getting the winner for Maidstone. It was a big win because it ended, a winless run that was about 5 or 6 games, so it was a big win. Against the bottom club though, I would have liked a better win. We only won because we had 2 more players than them by the end of the game, but it's a win. We then won by the same result at Crewe Alexandra. A good performance. Crewe have been sort of rising with us in the leagues. They've got 2 straight promotions. I think they won the playoffs for League 1 to get here, so they're rising through the ranks with us. We took the lead in this game. Greg Kilty's been an absolute legend on the right side of the field. He's done them really well, and he got a goal today. And then Crewe equalised. Ryan Seeger, the striker, getting in the action, 52 minutes. Ellis Sims got his second goal in as many matches, 67 minutes, just like 3 minutes after coming on, so that was good. And then Joe Piggott made it 3-1 on the 90th minute. Crewe did stage a late fight back. Mikulski scored on 93 minutes, but it ended 3-2, and a big away win. Crewe, they're not doing especially well. I think they're in the bottom half, but a big away win. They're going to be hard to get this season. Up next was Leeds United, and unfortunately we did lose this one. Leeds, just a better team all round, really. Few players that you might recognise there. Velios is on the bench. They've got Lucas Piazon, who is like former Chelsea. That wasn't going to be Kevin Phillips. He must be like over 40 by this time. But yeah, Leeds beat us 2-1. Jose Roberto scored on 42 minutes, his regen. Calvin Phillips made it 2-0 on 70 minutes. Don't know him. We got a late goal. Loza, 93 minutes. 2-1 defeat. Leeds are just better. I keep saying Leicester. Leeds. They're just a better team than us. Against the MK Dons, it was a 2-1 win. Taylor Neal in the 3rd minute getting a goal, which is good to see because he has been a bit stagnant for a while, and his potential has now dropped. He is no longer 5-star potential. It's now 4.5. So he's dropped off a little bit, and thankfully here he did get a goal. The captain, Alex Winter, made it 2-0, 35 minutes in. I can't remember if it was a set piece. He was definitely up there, so it wasn't from a set piece, but it was the aftermath of a set piece, I think. MK Dons pulled a goal back just before half-time, Chris Lamb on 44 minutes, but no action in the second half, really. Second half was sort of just very dire and not a lot happened. So it's another win on the cards, so that was a good result. And I also saw the debut of Matt Booth, who is a free agent I've recently signed. He's a left back or a left wing back. He's got 2-star current ability. He's got 4.5-star potential. And he's a free agent. He was released by Tottenham. And I quite like the look of him. So I thought, having a few issues at left back at the moment, And I saw this guy at a free agent. He's only earning £500 a week. And I thought, why the hell not? He's 19. He's 2 stars. So, if we need him in the first team, he can go into the first team. He's physically pretty good. Technically needs a bit of work. He's kind of brave, decent leader, teamwork's good. So we'll keep an eye on him. He's played a few games. I did play him in our next game, which was against Burnley, in which I think might have been thrown at the deep end a little bit. But I hope this guy progresses well, and hopefully he can be a bit of a solution to our issues at left back. Being honest, I think we got robbed in this game. We absolutely deserved something from this. We led 3 times in this match. And it's really annoying that we didn't actually win or even get a point. That's just really annoying. It was a 4-3 defeat to Burnley, 7 goals at Turf Moor, and we led 3 times. So I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed at this one. It was no goal, first of all. Sean Morrison putting in his own net. Just a bit of a mistake by the defender, so we did take a 1-0 lead. And then Fabian Delph equalised on 13 minutes. Second half, though, was all action. We led through Joe Pigott, 51 minutes, making it 2-1. But then it was a Naki Wells penalty conceded by Captain Winter to make it 2-2. Ellis Sims made it 3-2, 72 minutes into the game. Josh Vella then equalised again for Burnley, 3-3. And then in injury time, Burnley got a winner. 91st minute, Evan Harris off the bench. Managed to get all 3 points for Burnley, and I'm disappointed we didn't get at least 1 point in this game. Taylor Neal went off injured, and he's out for a good 2 months with shin splints, so Neal's going to miss a couple of months of action, which is annoying. Danny Rowe, though, he's more than capable of stepping up to the plate. We might need one more player out on that left. We could just play Booth as a wing back, that's always an option, or even training him as a left midfielder. We can do that as well. But I really don't like the fact that we didn't get anything from this game. I thought we deserved it. And then the final game we played off screen against Queen's Park Rangers. We've done the double over the hoops, so that's good. 2 goals from Danny Rowe in 7 minutes late in the second half. So that's what I mean. He can step up to the plate with Neal's absence, and he did. He got 2 goals in this game. Pretty even game. We just took our chances. QPR just lacked a bit of quality up front. It was a good win, and like I said, we've done the double over Queen's Park Rangers, beating them on the opening day. So very good performance here. Mitchell Beanie also, a few games that he missed, so we did have to play Robbie Thompson for, I think it was about 3 matches, because he had a bit of an ankle injury. He was kept out for about a week, but I gave Robbie Thompson, a good 3-4 games to see if he can still do it, and he didn't do too badly, but after a while, we brought Mitchell Beanie back in. So that's what's been happening off screen. 4 wins out of 6 isn't too bad. Just a couple of defeats. 1 against Leeds and 1 against Burnley, who are better opposition than us. I can freely admit that. So Brentford today, Boxing Day, a televised match. I'm expecting some money from this. And yeah, we are 12th in the league table, but it is still incredibly tight. We are only 10 points behind Burnley still. Burnley are leading, Preston are second. So things are still very close. Despite being 12th, we're still only 4 points away from the playoffs. But at the same time, we are 10 points clear of the relegation zone. So we are smack bang in the middle of the table. So we are in inconsistent form. Win, loss, win, loss, win. Yeah. Brentford, meanwhile, unbeaten in 5 games. Or before that, they did lose 3 in a row. But I guess that's how the fixtures fall. They had Brighton and Newcastle. They had a similar sort of run that we did. That period where we lost all those matches is the hardest period of our season, I think. We're going to have it again later on. But hopefully our fortunes will change a bit then. But I think we've gone through the hardest patch of our season. So this is the team that's been playing recently. Chris Mepham is ineligible for this match because he is on loan from Brentford. So we'll move Tom Parks onto the bench. Kilty's also picked up a bit of a knock. He is able to play though. It's a twisted knee. I'm going to put him onto the bench, I think. We'll have Kilty on the bench just in case something happens to Lambert or if he has like a dreadful match. But I think this is the team we're going to play. It's they've done well. They did well against Queen's Park Rangers, so we're going to leave them as they are. We're on defensive structured for this match, and we're working the ball into the box, being more disciplined, sticking to positions with high tempo. Brentford have got Josh King up front. They've got Gerard Teixeira, former Liverpool player. They've got Javier Manquillo at right back, another former Liverpool player. Matt Targett at left back. I don't recognise the bench players. Lossell in goal, former Huddersfield keeper from this past season. A few recognisable players there. King's their top scorer and their captain. Eric's got the best assists. Manquillo is actually their star player at the moment. Right back. Interesting. And no regens in the first 11 as well, which is rare at the moment. That's been happening a lot. Been seeing a lot of regens. I'm going to say go out and carry on from your last match. You know, they played well against Cleves Park Rangers. So let's see if they can continue the form. And off we go at a sold-out Gallagher Stadium. Good 7,500 fans in here today. So, you know, we should be getting some big stacks from this match. Well, I was saying that something might happen to Lambert. He's got a twisted knee, but it's not affected him too much. So he'll be okay, I think. He looks fine. Free kick here for Brentford. Teixeira takes it. And, it's been blocked and it's gone for a corner. Danny Rowe with the clearance, I think. But it was a good chance for Brentford to take a lead here. 24 minutes into the game. And this corner is cleared by Callum Guy. But it's straightforward again and Target plays it. And it's been, well, it's the end of the highlight. They've had 16 shots. We've had 1. Something's got to change. We're going to go counter-attacking. We're going to clear the ball to the flanks. And we're going to try and retain possession. Because we've had 29% of it. But there is a goal kick here. 33rd minute coming up. And what's going to happen here? It's a header forward. And there's a couple of players getting on the end of it. But Egan... back to the goalkeeper, Lussell. And here we go. Target now. To Yanaris. To Scherer. Eric's got loads of space on the right flank. And a sliding tackle, but didn't win the ball. Emiliano. Morgan. And that's 1-0. 33 minutes. Brentford lead. I mean, they have dominated the first half hour. So that's been coming. Eric just all the space in the world to run. Needed to close him down and just didn't. And then Emiliano to Morgan, and Morgan with the left foot. It was a good finish. So we're going to close down more. We're going to get stuck in. Let's see what we can do here. Coming up to half time, we've not really done anything in this match. 2 shots to their 21. I mean, we are far and away the worst team in this 45 minutes. Got to see a better showing from you in the second half. Matt Booth again, probably a bit out of his depth, but none of our left backs are playing well. Connor Wood's not. Andre Burley's not. So... that's, we've just given him a few games to see what he can do. He hasn't been bad. It's just against the better teams, he has shown his, what he's not good at. Okay. Let's see an improvement in the second half, guys. We're going to go standard. We're going to actually try and attack them. Because I feel like that's the way you've got to beat these big teams. Much like beating Man City, you have to attack them. That's a sliding tackle by Eric. Booth, well, got a free kick from it. Here's Booth. Here's Callum Guy. Now, let's see if we can forge some sort of attack here. Here is Lambert, Ellis Sims, and that's got to go in. Yes, it does. There we go. 43 seconds into the second half, and we've got an equaliser. Ellis Sims is a master at those early goals. I think he scored one last season. It was like 17 seconds. It was just beaten this season when we faced, I think it was Bournemouth in the Cup, and it was Antwi scored in 16 seconds. So, Sims loves those early goals, and there's one there. And hopefully that will set the pace for the rest of the match. Beanie with a goal kick. 52 minutes coming up. It's a header forward. Ellis Sims has got it here. Plays it to Mamadou Lambert. And Sims has got it back here. And Sims with a shot. And it's a save by Lossell. It's gone for a corner. And finally, we're actually starting to impose ourselves on this match. Lambert with a corner kick. Almost had a free kick then. Metcalf's got the ball. Pigot's there. And it's a good save by Lossell. And it's cleared by Walmer. And that was, Winter was offside apparently, so wouldn't have counted. 62 minutes, Danny Rowe's going to come off. We don't have another left midfielder, so Antwi is going to come on. Let's move a bit further forwards. I'm going to have him as an inside forward. Metcalf I'm going to change to deep line just to try and support that midfield a bit more. I don't really want to be caught out. But a draw in this fixture would be good. I'll be happy with a draw. Another change to come. Guy and Lambert are both looking tired. I think we will get Kilty on. I think he'll be okay. He's got good conditioning and good fitness. So we are going to, take a slight risk and bring him on. Last 10 minutes of the match here. 26 shots to 9. It looks like we're going to get a point here unless there's a late goal. I mean, if there's a goal for us, that would be a dream. Going to make my last change. Pigot's had a bit of a quiet match. So let's bring on Loza. We've effectively got 3 strikers on now with Antwi out wide. Couple of minutes of... extra time, injury time. Metcalf's got the ball. And here's Jamal Loza. Could be a winner coming here. Loza. And that's not a great ball for someone to get in the end of. Here's Lossell. Manquillo. And, oh dear. Aliou is through here. Good save, Beanie. Just 30 seconds left here. We've got to get a winner from this if we want one. But it looks like it's going to be a draw unless there's a goal at the end here. Right at the death. Here's Kilty. To Guy. Metcalf. There always could be it. Kilty. Oh, and he was offside. So I think that's going to be it. There's just a few seconds left. So I think that will be full time. Metcalf, Sims. I mean, we're passing the ball well here, but we're 30 seconds over the allotted time. So we should be blowing the whistle. There it is. Maidstone 1, Brentford 1. I think that's a good result. Everyone thought we'd get beaten today. Well done for proving them wrong. It was a solid performance. Winter did well, 7.3. Callum Guy, 7.4. Metcalf, 7.1. Sims got the goal. Decent performance. So now you see less than 48 hours after Brentford, we're facing Villa. That's going to be a tough one to navigate with lots of tired players. But the next time we meet, FA Cup, I haven't mentioned this, we drew Wolves. I would have liked a bit of a lower league opposition, but Wolves are in the same league as us. So it's going to be a difficult one to navigate. I think we're predicted to get to round 4. Let's have a look. Round 4, yeah. So if we can beat Wolves, we'll do that. Wolves aren't in great form. They're 16th in the Championship. They're not doing especially well. So hopefully we can get a result there. If we don't, it won't be the end of the world. But, we want to try and get to the 4th round. We played Cardiff in the first half of the season. So we're going to try and get to Barnsley for the next match. They're at the moment around the same level as us. We're 11th. They're 13th. So yeah, I think we'll do Barnsley. But that is going to do it for today. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up for me, leave comments, and if you want to see videos as I'm releasing up on YouTube, do hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell to receive updates if I upload or go live, and don't forget to follow me on social media so you don't miss any of my content. And a good point today, so I'm a happy bunny, and hopefully against Barnsley it will be another good result. Also keep an eye on my channel because there might be some new content coming very soon. I've got my Elgato out, so I've been testing it out with a PS4 this week. So I might be bringing out a couple of different playthroughs, a couple of Let's Plays, who knows. Keep an eye on the channel, stay tuned, and you might see some different content coming. Thank you for watching, I'll see you soon. Goodbye.